Hey everyone, it is 2 minutes after 5. I am halfway done. I don't think I'm doing too bad considering the time. What I was saying in my previous video before he called me is my boss, she made me so mad when she went to the Crescent today. I took over her old job and then they requested for something that they've never requested for as long as I've been there. Now the Blade has, and I don't have a problem with that. Car insurance. A copy of my car insurance policy. I told my boss, I said, I have full coverage insurance. Well, we need to see that. I said, what do you mean you need to see that? She goes, we don't really need to know if you have full coverage. We just need to know that you have a car insurance policy. I said, I do. Well, can we see it? And I said, okay, fine. Well, I pulled it up on I said, I don't have the card on me. I said, I do it electronically. I said, well, can you pull it up on your phone? I said, yeah. I said, but there it goes again, using my data. Well, it shouldn't take that much data just for you to show me. So then I showed her. I said, 2015 Ford Edge, 2014 Ford Fusion. Well, I see the vehicles, but where's the policy number? I said, right there, and I had to point it out to her 3 times. Well, can you send me a screenshot of your car insurance policy? I said, why? Well, we need a copy in your file. I said, all you need to know is I have full coverage insurance. I said, you shouldn't have to request for a copy. I said, you never had to before. Well, we need it now. We changed our contract at the beginning of the year. Well, I had signed a new contract back in September because every year you have to sign a new contract. She never requested for it when I signed a new contract about 2 months ago, but we wanted to see your insurance policy now, and it's like, why? It's like, I have full coverage insurance on both of my vehicles. Yes, they're older. Yes, they have high miles. My Fusion is paid off. This one, I'm still making payments on. Yes, they both, like I said, they both have high miles. The Fusion has 116,000 or 216,000. This one has 182,000. So they both have high miles. Total for both of them, you're talking almost 400,000 miles for 2 vehicles. Because the Fusion has over 200,000. My Fusion runs great. It really does, and so does this one. But it's like, I don't get why I needed to show my insurance policy when I never had to before. It's like, that doesn't make any damn sense, and it kind of pissed me off. She goes, well, we need a copy of it. And it's like, I said, why? I said, the Blade knows that I have insurance. She goes, well, we don't know it though. And I'm thinking, so she's got a copy of my insurance policy for my car insurance. I even told her, I said, I'm driving my own vehicles. I said, so why does it matter? But we still need it on file. It's like, you guys never asked for it before. Because I have full coverage insurance on both of my vehicles. Yes, they're older, and yes, they have high miles. But if anything happens to them, I'm screwed. That's why I have full coverage on them. Yeah, I pay enough a month for car insurance. I pay over $500 a month for car insurance. It's like $525 a month for car insurance. Yeah, it's a bit high, but I have full coverage on both of my vehicles. So, because Allstate, when they found out my Fusion was paid off, they said, why don't you drop it down to liability? No, that car is too nice to drop it down to liability, because then if anything happens to it, I'm screwed. And I have full coverage on my cars for a reason. In case something happens where it's going to cost too much to fix it, then it would replace it. I'm going to stop it right here. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good day. Bye.